My name is Divas. I'm right here now with the city councilor. He just made a wonderful speech up there, and we're just going to ask him a couple questions and to give him his name.
Hi, so I'm MPP Tom Kosovich, representing the official opposition, the NDP. I'm so proud to be here at the Taste of Vietnam. It's such an incredible event. I want to thank all the wonderful organizers and the sponsors. But what today is about spreading awareness on the terrible scourge of human trafficking that exists everywhere.
Yeah, that is really something that everybody's aware of because they came to our office, they interviewed, and it's a big thing, not just in their culture, but every other culture.
Absolutely. And so, you know, I'm an elected official and I'm always happy to come out and bring words and greetings on behalf of things. But what we're talking about today is probably one of the most important things that we can fight. So it's a real honor and I'm so happy that this event is a success. And we've got a big crowd and people are really enjoying themselves and I can't wait to try the Vietnamese cuisine.
Me too. But anyways, you did a really good job up there and everybody's having a great time. So, you know, just enjoy the festivities. We're reporting live from Taste of Vietnam, 900 Nathan Phillips Square. We're here, Gbkm Network live to cover. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
We're at the Taste of Vietnam Festival. I'm here with one of the vendors. And can you tell us your name?
Laura. My name is Abby.
All right, Abby, can you tell us a little bit of what your business is doing? Well, you can see I have the little hula thing on, so it's something going on.
We are doing Mobilization and we would like to bring the Hawaii for everyone to come here. And we expect to connect the people in over the world together, Vietnam and Canadian and North America and Canadian, North America and Vietnam.
That's wonderful. So can you tell us what you're going to expect today from the festivities and for Taste of Vietnam? We're Gbkm Live covering it live today.
Yeah. No, we expect to have a great event, to have people enjoy the food and festivities and to help stop human trafficking, which is a great cause. So, and we would love to give away a trip to Hawaii. So,
well, maybe Gbkm will win this year.
Yeah.
But thank you guys and enjoy.
Thank you.
Gbkm covering live coverage today from Taste of Vietnam, Nathan Phillips Square. Here out with the vendors. People are waiting in line for food. They got a lot of food vendors out here, so I encourage people to come down. Can you tell us your name?
Yeah, my name is Kelsey. My name's Kitty.
And what you're coming down here today? What are you representing and what you expect?
Yeah, I would like to enjoy most of the Vietnamese traditional food here, and it's all represented here. I'm so happy with that. Seriously.
That's really good. And what for you? What do you expect here today?
So I haven't been in Vietnam for a long time. So what I expect is I want to try Vietnamese food because I haven't had for a long time.
Because this is real home cooking, right?
Yeah.
So you want to get the authentic experience, a taste of Vietnam. So that's why a lot of people are down here today because they want to taste the food, correct?
Yeah, right.
Well, I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you get through the line because there's a long line up here. People at the Taste of Vietnam Festival. Come down. Gbkm, tell us your name.
My name is Anna.
My name is Jason.
Amy.
Okay. Well, there's a ghost one there. Can you tell us what you're here, what your business does, and what the name of your business?
Okay, so we're global digital wallets. Our main purpose is to connect vendor and businesses existing to step out and to collect or exchange their services through Ethereum and Bitcoin. So basically, those who have cryptocurrency money, now we want to connect you guys so that you can come and put your business together on our website. And as a network, we will help our community to exchange our services through cryptocurrency.
Oh, that's the Bitcoin technology.
Yes, so that's the future currency, and instead of going to travel, instead of going to buy your car or buy lottery or whatever with real money, but now you can use digital money.
Which is great. I'm hearing a lot about that lately, and it's good that you're here at the Taste of Vietnam. So what are you going to be bringing to your people today? Because, you know, this is a big culture. Everybody's getting authentic food. They're getting authentic from you guys. What are you bringing?
Well, we're just educating our world so that we need to let them know that our new generation is growing and that we are changing from actual money, tangible money, to digital money. So that way we all can share the value of it so that we can catch up with the future.
All right, well, everybody here is enjoying here what's going on. at the Taste of Vietnam. We have a lot of people come down. It's going on till from 12 to 9 p.m. tonight. So people can come down. And what we're going to do, I'll get your business card.
Okay, so basically our website is Global Digital Wallet. If you want, you can contact 647-998-6572. Again, it's globaldigitalwallet.com.
All right, thank you. Everybody's got our information. So we'll be right back with some other vendors. Gbkm Network, D-Boss Live to Air coverage.
I'm Tien from Kosovich.
All right, can you tell us a little bit about your business?
We do a pedicure spa for nail salon. Yeah, that one we have right in Cambridge, Canada, right here. Yeah, in local.
Oh, well, so you're local. So you're representing your culture today at Taste of Vietnam, correct?
Yeah, yeah.
And what do you expect today from, you have your chairs here, you want a lot of your people to buy stuff or?
No, we just want to represent all products. We got some new stuff, right? Sometimes people are too busy, they don't have time to go around to take a look at a new chair. We just put it here in case if they want to come to test the food, right? So they can look, see the chair. Yeah.
All right, well, we're seeing some chairs here. You offer them in different fabrics. I'm seeing you're offering here. And if people could see a little bit, it's like a little bit of a different kind of, that looks like it's underwater.
Yeah, that one, yeah, the bowl with the reflection, yeah.
And this one looks fabulous. This one has a gold.
Yeah.
This is the upscale one?
No, just a regular one. Don't have to be upscale, yeah.
All right, well, everybody, is there anything that you want to shout out to your people here at Taste of Vietnam? You want to send a shout out message to them?
All right, enjoy, yeah.
All right, everybody, we're here at the Taste of Vietnam, Nathan's Film Square. My name is D-Boss, Gbkm Network. Thank you. Here with one of the organizers, Cloud. Can you tell everybody what you're feeling right now?
I'm feeling ecstatic. The support that we are receiving from Vietnamese, Torontonians, as well as Canadians are so overwhelming that I can hardly speak for it. If I can direct the camera to do a 180 or 360 degree right now to see how big the support is despite the rain.
There's a lot of people out here today, a lot of people, and they're all saying that they want to experience their authentic culture. That's why they want to get the food here. They want to experience the full culture, and I'm so glad that you guys came out and did this.
Thank you, Dalita. We are determined to propel Vietnamese culture to the mainstream media. That's why we picked a big open space such as Nathan's Film Square. A little bit of hiccups, being a little bit of rain. However, the support that we've been receiving has been overwhelming. And that's what we treasure the most, because at 8:30 p.m. today, we are hosting a awareness ritual to raise, to make people more aware of the heinous crime of child sex slavery and human trafficking at 8:30 p.m. at the pond tonight.
Well, you know, a lot of people are going to be here. A lot of people are coming here after work. It's a little bit on pause, but the food's not on pause because there's lineups. I had a little bit of fruit, and it's wonderful.
Yeah.
So, and you guys look a little tired, but the rain is not stopping people.
No, it's not. I can see at least 10 or 50 people lining up right now, even though it's raining. So the attractiveness, the appeal of Vietnamese food is undeniable. Yes.
Thank you. I'm gonna experience some right now after I finish up. But anyways, I want to thank you, Kwao. I want to thank Kelly. I know she's running around and she's doing things, but you know, we're gonna thank Kelly after a while. So anyway, signing out right now at Nathan's Film Square, Taste of Vietnam, Gbkm Network, live to air coverage.
Thank you, Gbkm Network. Thank you, Dr.
Vietnam. My name is D-Boss. I'm right here now with the city councilor. He just made a wonderful speech up there, and we're just going to ask him a couple questions and to give him his name.
Hi, so I'm MPP Kosovich, representing the official opposition, the NDP. I'm so proud to be here at the Taste of Vietnam. Such an incredible event. I want to thank all the wonderful organizers and the sponsors. But what today is about spreading awareness on the terrible scourge of human trafficking that exists everywhere.
Yeah, that is really something that everybody's aware of because they came to our office, they interviewed, and it's a big thing, not in just in their culture, but every other culture.
Absolutely. And so, you know, I'm an elected official and I'm always happy to come out and bring words and greetings on behalf of things. But what we're talking about today is probably one of the most important things that we can fight. So it's a real honor and I'm so happy that this event is a success. And we've got a big crowd and that people are really enjoying themselves and I can't wait to try the Vietnamese cuisine.
Me too. But anyways, you did a really good job up there and everybody's having a great time. So, you know, just enjoy the festivities. Reporting live from Taste of Vietnam, 900 Nathan Phillips Square. We're here, Gbkm Network Live to cover. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
We're at the Taste of Vietnam Festival. I'm here with one of the vendors. And can you tell us your name?
Laura.
My name is Abby.
All right, Abby, can you tell us a little bit of what your business is doing? Well, you can see I have the little hula thing on, so it's something going on.
We are doing Mobilization and we would like to bring the Hawaii for everyone to come here. And we expect to connect the people in over the world together, Vietnam and Canadian and North America and Canadian, North America with Vietnam.
That's wonderful. So can you tell us what you're going to expect today from the festivities and for the Taste of Vietnam? We're Gbkm Live covering it live today.
Yeah. No, we expect to have a great event, to have people enjoy the food and the festivities and to help stop human trafficking, which is a great cause. So, and we'd love to give away a trip to Hawaii. So,
well, maybe Gbkm will win this year.
yeah.
But thank you guys and enjoy.
Thank you.
Gbkm covered live coverage today from Taste of Vietnam, Nathan Phillips Square. Here out with the vendors. People are waiting in line for food. They got a lot of food vendors out here, so I encourage people to come down. Can you tell us your name?
Yeah, my name is Kelsey.
My name's Kitty.
And what you're coming down here today? What are you representing and what you expect?
Yeah, I would like to enjoy most of the Vietnamese traditional food here, and it's all represented here. I'm so happy with that. Seriously.
That's really good. And what for you? What do you expect here today?
So I haven't been in Vietnam for a long time. So what I expect is I want to try Vietnamese food because I haven't had for a long time.
Because this is real home cooking, right?
Yeah.
So you want to get the authentic experience, a taste of Vietnam. So that's why a lot of people are down here today because they want to taste the food, correct?
Yeah, right.
Well, I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you get through the line because there's a long line up here. People at the Taste of Vietnam Festival. Come down. GB, tell us your name.
My name is Anna.
My name is Jason.
Amy.
Okay. Well, there's a ghost one there. Can you tell us what you're here, what your business does, and what the name of your business?
Okay, so we're global digital wallets. Our main purpose is to connect the vendor and businesses existing to step out and to collect or exchange their services through Ethereum and Bitcoin. So basically, those who have cryptocurrency money, now we want to connect you guys so that you can come and put your business together on our website. And as a network, we will help our community to exchange our services through cryptocurrency.
Oh, that's the Bitcoin technology.
Yes, so that's the future currency, and instead of going to travel, instead of going to buy your car or buy lottery or whatever with real money, but now you can use digital money.
Which is great. I'm hearing a lot about that lately, and it's good that you're here at the Taste of Vietnam. So what are you going to be bringing to your people today? Because, you know, this is a big culture. Everybody's getting authentic food. They're getting authentic from you guys. What are you bringing?
Well, we're just educating everyone here so that we need to let them know that our new generation is growing and that we are changing from actual money, tangible money, to digital money. So that way we all can share the value of it so that we can catch up with the future.
All right, well, everybody here is enjoying here what's going on at the Taste of Vietnam. We have a lot of people come down. It's going on from 12 to 9 p.m. tonight. So people can come down. And what we're going to do, I'll get your business card.
Okay, so basically our website is Global Digital Wallet. If you want, you can contact 647-998-6572. Again, it's globaldigitalwallet.com.
All right, thank you. Everybody's got our information, so we'll be right back with some other vendors. Gbkm Network, DBOS Live to Air coverage.
I'm Tien from Kosovich.
All right, can you tell us a little bit about your business?
We do a pedicure spa for nail salon. Yeah, that one is right in Cambridge, Canada, right here. Yeah, in local.
Oh, well, so you're local. So you're representing your culture today at Taste of Vietnam, correct?
Yes, yeah.
And what do you expect today from, you have your chairs here, you want a lot of your people to buy stuff or?
No, we just want to represent all products. We have some new stuff, right? Sometimes people are too busy, they don't have time to go around and take a look at the new chair. We just put here in case if they want to come to test the food, right? So they can look, see the chair. Yeah.
All right, well, we're seeing some chairs here. You offer them in different fabrics. I'm seeing you're offering here. And if people could see a little bit, it's like a little bit of a different kind of, that looks like it's underwater.
Yeah, that one, yeah, the bowl with the reflection, yeah.
And this one looks fabulous. This one has a gold.
Yeah.
This is the upscale one?
No, just a regular one. Don't have to be upscale, yeah.
All right, well, everybody, is there anything that you want to shout out to your people here at Taste of Vietnam? You want to send a shout out message to them?
All right, enjoy, yeah.
All right, everybody, we're here at the Taste of Vietnam Festival, Nathan's Film Square. My name is DBOS, Gbkm Network. Thank you. Here with one of the organizers, Cloud. Can you tell everybody what you're feeling right now?
I'm feeling ecstatic. The support that we are receiving from Vietnamese, Torontonians, as well as Canadians are so overwhelming that I can hardly speak for it. If I can direct the camera to do a 180 or 360 degree right now to see how big the support is despite the rain.
There's a lot of people out here today, a lot of people, and they're all saying that they want to experience their authentic culture. That's why they want to get the food here. They want to experience the full culture, and I'm so glad that you guys came out and did this.
Thank you, Dalita. We are determined to propel Vietnamese culture to the mainstream media. That's why we picked a big open space such as Nathan Phillips Square. A little bit of hiccups being a little bit of rain. However, the support that we've been receiving has been overwhelming. And that's what we treasure the most, because at 8:30 p.m. today, we are hosting a awareness ritual to raise, to make people more aware of the heinous crime of child sex slavery and human trafficking at 8:30 p.m. at the pond tonight.
Well, you know, a lot of people are going to be here. A lot of people are coming here after work. It's a little bit on pause, but the food's not on pause because there's lineups. I had a little bit of food and it's wonderful.
Yes.
So Kelly, and you guys look a little tired, but the rain is not stopping people.
No, it's not. I can see at least 10 or 50 people lining up right now, even though it's raining. So the attractiveness, the appeal of Vietnamese food is undeniable. Yes.
Thank you. I'm gonna spirit some right now after I finish up. But anyways, I want to thank you, Kwao. I want to thank Kelly. I know she's running around and she's doing things, but you know, we're gonna thank Kelly after a while. So anyway, signing out right now at Nathan's Film Square, Taste of Vietnam, Gbkm Network, live to air coverage.
Thank you, Gbkm Network. Thank you, Dr.
Hello and welcome to another GBKM Red Carpet presentation right here from the official Black History Month kickoff brunch hosted by the Ontario Black History Society. Of course, I'll be your red carpet host for this evening, Romain Redmond, and I am the host of the Alternative Show on GBKM FM. So with February being celebrated as Black History Month right here in Canada and across the world, of course, the Ontario Black History Society kicks off its official celebrations here in the province. So they outline the schedules and also just remind us of the reason why we do celebrate the rich history, heritage, and of course the contributions that the Black community has made to the province. So don't go anywhere. We'll be talking to the organizers, dignitaries, officials, and also patrons as they come out to celebrate this monumental event. So stay with GBKM FM. Don't forget our platforms on Facebook at Gbkm Tv. Get us on YouTube at Gbkm TV, on our website www.gbkm.fm, also on TuneIn app at GBKM, and you can also get our app from our website and take us with you wherever you go. So don't go anywhere. We'll give you all the exclusive access right here. Well, and I'm being joined by the lovely Fernanda here. But Fernanda, we're at the official Black History Month kickoff lunch, and you said that you were here with your organization is?
It's the Central Technical School Alumni Association.
Wonderful. And why was it important for the association to be at this event, though?
They are great supporters of one of our projects. We have been paying tribute to one of Canada's first Black Olympians, Sam Richardson. So they were supportive of naming the pathway in front of the school after Sam Richardson. And this year, on May 13th, we're going to unveil a Heritage Toronto plaque in his honor. And this was possible through the help of many people, and the Ontario Black History Society was instrumental.
Absolutely. I wanted to say thank you so much for coming and representing, and congratulations to the great work that you're doing. But have a lovely day today, okay?
Thank you.
By Spider here. Of course, I got it correct, right? Wonderful. But you're here at the Black History Month official kickoff. How are you feeling so far, though?
Feeling good. We're really happy with this year's turnout as a board member. You put so much work into this for this annual event to kick off Black History Month, and we've got so many great entertainers and people from all walks of life here today to share a little Black history and have a great time and celebrate.
Absolutely, but after so many years of doing this, it's still important that we do it. And what is the significance of us continuing to do things like these?
Well, obviously the pride. Remember, Black history was not taught in school. So a lot of without organizations like the Black Ontario History Society, kids wouldn't know this. And I think that's one of the most important things to emphasize. We, the Black community, has contributed to this nation as much as any other. We have so many people that, for instance, I am the first Black man to go coast to coast on radio.
Wow.
Here in Canada, and that was in 1994 at the Fan 590. So I mean, it took us that long to get there. And one of the things I do is try to share that with the public, what it was like, and you feel sort of excluded and alienated. And from my perspective, there's still not enough people of color in the media, especially in radio. You don't see it. Well, you can't see it, but you don't hear it, and we need more of them in the production room, so we can get different perspectives on the Black community, and so that's one of the reasons that I joined as a board member for the Ontario Black History Society.
Absolutely. I wanted to say thank you so much for the work that you have been doing on the committee, on the board, and also putting this event together for us on an annual basis so that we can bask in the pride of our Blackness, right?
Absolutely. It's very important because when I grew up going to school, we didn't know anything about Black history. We really didn't. And so we didn't have the kind of pride that people like Martin Luther King and Muhammad Ali and Barack Obama and Malcolm X have instilled into us, about the people like Harriet Tubman and Medgar Evers, and the list goes on and on. We've contributed so much to this great nation.
Absolutely, and thank you so much for joining me on the carpet today. But have a great day today, okay?
My pleasure, thank you.
Joined by the lovely Marika. Of course, and she's of course here supporting the grand effort in launching Black History Month. But Marika, tell me, how are you feeling so far? What's happening in the room?
Oh, I love it. I love the atmosphere, to see everybody coming out of all nationalities and supporting today. It's beautiful.
Absolutely. But as we say, why is it important that you must be here every year, not just this year, but and for those at home too, to come out and support an event like this?
It is very good to see different cultures and different careers. So even for the young generation as well, to see that there's people out there, not just what's on the media, but also to see that we're out here. I'm also in transit, city transit, and I'm also in the healthcare profession.
Wow.
And I'm also on the executive board at QP for my local as well. So we're all out here supporting the cause, and it's beautiful.
And it's wonderful that you should choose to say that, because the lovely thing is I'm seeing literal police commissioners, I'm seeing doctors and lawyers, everyone is here. And even though those are traditional fields of career paths, but everyone is represented.
Absolutely, and that is the beauty of here, just to see that and know that anyone can do this in all various careers. It's beautiful.
Absolutely, and thank you for joining me here. Have a great day.
My father is an inspiration to all us, all the sons. And I just want to say to my dad, thank you for everything, and we appreciate what you've done for us and how you've raised us to be fine young men and honest men. I want to say thank you to you.
Of course, I'm being joined here by or local police here, Peel Region Police, but especially special here today is of course Mrs. Berkeley Brown. But Mrs. Brown, events like this, launching Black History Month, of course yourself being off our group, but of course the police getting involved in initiatives like these.
Right, absolutely. This is one of the important events. As an organization, Peel Regional Police is committed to working with the community, and of course that includes the Black community. So events like this is just kind of what propels us to continue to do that work and try to make the inroads with the community.
Absolutely, and I know that one of the mission for the police department is really bridging that gap between the department and the community. Tell us a little bit more about that, please.
And I'm speaking for Peel. Yes. In Peel, that is a key thing, because we all know that to build trust, develop trust, it is about working within the community. In Peel, we have what we call our community mobilization team, and that's a group of officers who are committed to being in the community, getting to work with the community. We've got a new chief, Chief Nishan Duriapa. One of the things we do is we've got various advisory committee. One of those is the Black Community Advisory, the Chief's Black Advisory Committee. So that is made up of leaders and members of the Black community of Peel.
Wonderful, but are you liking the turnout here today, because it's a full room?
Absolutely. Listen, as a woman of color and a member who is committed to community development, when I see groups like this, it's inspirational, it's inspiring, and it makes me as an individual want to do even more and get so much more involved with the community. I love it.
Absolutely. I wanted to say thank you so much for joining me on the carpet here today, but enjoy the rest of the day, okay?
Thank you so much.
You see, I've been around a long time, and you know I pay my dues. All right, come on, play the blues for me.
Of course, and right now I'm being joined by the president of the Ontario Black History Society, and I tell you the efforts that herself and her team has put together for this event is absolutely spectacular, and she's just going to give us some insight into that. But Miss Henry, of course, congratulations to you on today's stage.
Thank you. I'm so glad that you can join us. It's great to see a wonderful turnout, another sold-out event as we celebrate our 32nd annual kickoff brunch for Black History Month. And so, I'm looking forward to a great program.
Yes.
Yes.
But of course, you are the president, but putting together events like these, I mean, the official launch of Black History Month, give us some insights into what that is like for the board and yourself. I know it's busy.
Our board is phenomenal. We have a great group of volunteers and our office staff, our manager Michelle and our office assistant Pam, and we have student interns. We start planning, months in advance.
Absolutely.
It takes quite a bit to pull this off, and so, we have a real good effort to help pull things through together for this day. And, when we come here and we see the turnout and how much people really enjoy it, it really makes it worthwhile.
Absolutely. But 37 years, why is it still important, as it was 37 years ago, to have events like this and celebrate Black culture, not just here in the city, in the province?
Well, so it's 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
And, you know, this is our premier fundraising event. The Ontario Black History Society is a nonprofit organization. And a lot of the work that we do, of course, is to preserve and disseminate information about Black history. And so this event really, the funds raised through this helps us to do that, helps us to put on programming throughout the year as well to help educate other people and to, you know, bring this information to the wider public. And so it remains important because people still do not know a lot about Black history in Canada, and the fact that people of African descent have been here for over 400 years. We still do have the reality that in the curriculum, there isn't anything that students have to learn around the Black presence in Ontario or in Canada. And so that's some of the gaps that we work to continue to fill, along with working with other organizations across the province, some of the heritage sites, in order to support them with the wonderful programming that they offer as well. And so our work remains very relevant, and we really appreciate all the support that we get.
It's wonderful, but how do we continue though throughout the year, not just at this event, but throughout the year to support the organization Ontario Black History Society? I know phenomenal work going into research and all that fun stuff. How can we get involved as a community and as Ontario in general?
Well, one of the key things, as I said, because we're a nonprofit, you know, funding really does help to make our programming go a long way. And so we're always encouraging people to become members of the Ontario Black History Society. You can find information on our website. We're always looking for sponsors as well for some of our events. For example, this past year was the first time that the second time that we had our Emancipation Day event open to the public, something that was more of a private event before. But because of funding and sponsorship from TD Bank, we were and Canadian Heritage, we were able to open it to the public, and you know, almost 300 people attended. So that speaks to the interest and the need for, you know, the events that we put on. And so these are some of the ways that people can support us. You can follow us on Twitter and Facebook, and you can keep abreast of all the events that we're hosting, and to come out and show up and show your support for us in that way.
Absolutely. And also, guys, definitely, because you see the thing is with our community, we need to band together, and the police said that earlier today. She's over the moon to see the turnout today, but of course I know you must be happy especially.
I'm thrilled, and our theme this year is Ubuntu, I am because we are, and that really is the sentiment that we want to express, the collectivity and the solidarity. You know, it's glad to see that here today, and it's something that's important for us, for our young people, and for our community to remember, to, you know, as a way to move forward. And so I'm really glad that people can join in that theme with us this year.
So then I want to say congratulations to you on behalf of GBKM, but of course we'll definitely see you on the inside. Thank you for talking with me.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Because Sister Rose, you know, we're out on the back to bus no more. Sister Rose was tired one day after a hard day on her job. All she wanted was a well-deserved sleep, not a song from an angry mom.
What's an event without, of course, our wonderful president and CEO, Mr. Kenny Baswe? I mean, this is a guy that works tirelessly to ensure that we are here at every event showcasing our very best. But of course, Mr. Baswe, being a part of this event, though, just give us your feelings.
First of all, Mr. Redman, thank you very much. You're doing a wonderful job. Shout out to Ontario Black History Society for bringing us on board this year. This is great, epic. Everybody is here. It's sold out. We're very proud. We're very happy to be part of this great initiative, great movement that is touching life in Ontario and worldwide overall. And we believe and we hope to keep this relationship going and expand on it and touch more lives.
I know from your vision at Gbkm that you are a person who is really interested in terms of being careful with the contracts and the events that we take. But of course, Black History Month and its celebration, how important it is to you personally, and also for the culture and vision and mission of Gbkm FM.
Thank you very much. This tied directly to the apron of Gbkm FM. If you go to our website and look into our mission statement, you will see that this tied directly to the apron of our mission statement. We're established to promote Africa, Black cultural heritage and more. So being part of this and participating in an event like this is like a fulfillment for us. It's like an achievement for us because our goal is to join hands together. And to answer your direct question, the world is becoming a global village.
Yes.
Whether we like it or not, we all have to put hands together, beat by beat, and take it to another level. It's been a while. It's been a long time people have been saying our story for us. It's hard time now we come together and say our story for ourselves.
Absolutely, and thank you so much for that, Mr. Basway. But of course, and thank you for being the champion that you are, and for keeping me in a job, of course, keeping me in a job. But of course,
you guys are doing a good job.
It's our pleasure. It's our
So I am here with Adoma. Adoma, can you tell me a little bit about yourself and what you do, love?
Great. So yes, my name is Adoma Patterson, and I'm president of the Jamaican Canadian Association, located in Toronto.
Awesome. How is it being the Jamaican Canadian Association?
So you know what? It's a lot of work, but it's a fantastic opportunity. The JCA, most people know it as the JCA, is 58 years old this year. And so I'm the 17th president of the organization, and so I follow a long line of people who have done a lot, not only for the organization, but for the Black community in the Greater Toronto area. And so I'm quite honored to be the current president, overseeing this massive and very important organization in the GTA.
Because you work so closely with a lot of great Black leaders, how does it feel being at this brunch this evening?
So we're always happy to support the OBHS brunch. We are here every year. They are one of our partners because we know that together we are stronger. That when we support each other, when we highlight and celebrate the best in our community, both young and old, that it's an important story for our young people. And so JCA, again, being 58 years old, has always helped to build the capacity of the community and to make sure that our stories are being told. And so we are very, very thrilled to once again support the brunch.
Amazing. Well, you look great, love, and we'll see you in there.
Such fun and such pleasure to meet upon Gbkm royalties. Of course, the Honorable Dr. Jean Augustine is no stranger to Gbkm, a firm for support of Gbkm FM. But of course, today she's here at the official launch for the Ontario Black History Month with the Ontario Black History Society. And this is a lady of many firsts herself. But of course, Dr. Augustine, how are you feeling? Let me start with that.
Good morning, and it's a great opportunity for us to greet each other at the beginning and the opening of Black History Month 2020 in Canada.
But of course, as I said, you're a lady of many firsts. You're one of the very first to sit on Parliament Hill as a female person of color. How was that experience?
Well, that was a great experience, but for me, the legacy thing is what's happening today. It was my motion that created Black History Month in Canada, and so I'm very, very proud and pleased as I see the crowd and I see celebrations all across this country where we're recognizing the talent, the skills, the abilities of people of African descent and their contribution to Canada.
Absolutely, and that was at the turn of the 21st century that we actually got the recognition for Black History Month. And some would think that for so long we had to wait for it, but of course you're the champion who really delivered it to us.
Well, I think it was important in 1993 to have all the members of Parliament recognize the importance of our history. Those of us who were in education realized that the modules and the things that we were teaching in social studies and in history did not include the indigenous people, people of African descent and others. And so what we're doing now is really amending Canadian history, making sure that we insert those very important issues that make us all Canadian, and that Black history is not just about Black people, it's Canadian history, and it's about our contribution to Canadian history.
And of course, we want to say thank you so much for pioneering that important step in our upward mobility as a society. And of course, do enjoy the rest of the day, okay? We'll give you some time to sit down and just enjoy the ambience of your work.
Thank you very much.
You gotta be singing the blues. Well, I chuckle a little bit and says, a lot of people ask me that question. I'm gonna tell you right now just why I sing the blues. Everybody wanna know why I sing the blues. Everybody wanna know just why I sing the blues. Well, you see, I've been around a long time. standing over me when you didn't have a whip. And that hurt. That's why I gotta sing my blues. You see, I've been around a long time, and you know I paid my dues. All right, come on, play the blues for me.
I'm joined here by no strange face to Gbkm FM, and definitely no strange face to me. Definitely, it's MPP Mitzi Hunter, of course, candidate for leadership of the Liberals, Ontario Liberal Party. But of course, Mitzi, you're here celebrating today the official launch, Black History Month in the province. I know you've been talking a lot. You've been very vocal about moving the community forward. Give us some more words for that.
Well, it's really awesome to be here on the start of Black History Month, and the Ontario Black History Society always does this brunch as a way to welcome this very special month of reflecting on the importance of Black history here in Canada and the legacy that we have as Black Canadians to building this province and this country. And it's a month that we can celebrate and really inform the broader community of the contributions that Black Canadians have made to Canada.
Absolutely, and being in politics, just the 21st of January, we celebrated Sir Alexander's been named his day. That's his day now. But of course, how important is you standing in the House to say, yes, thank you so much for that?
Well, that was really amazing. Obviously, Lincoln Alexander is an upstanding Canadian from the Black community. He was the first Black person elected to Parliament and served, provincially as well as our Lieutenant Governor. And so to give a day in recognition of the contribution of Lincoln Alexander, I was really honored to be a parliamentarian in the province of Ontario to endorse that, to support it. It's another way of really celebrating Black excellence and letting particularly young people know of the legacy and the contributions of many, many Black Canadians to Ontario and Canada's history.
But of course, you have been very, as I said, vocal on your platform in your campaign for leadership of the Ontario Liberal Party about policies that really reflects the Ontario society. Shed some more light on that for us, please.
So I'm really thrilled to be the change candidate in the race to lead the Ontario Liberal Party and to be Ontario's next premier. And of course, it's history making, and it's an opportunity to really put forward a new face, a new voice, and new ideas for the future of our province. So I'm absolutely thrilled. My platforms include things, like mental health support for young people under the age of 30. I'm really championing the very important issue of gun violence and safety in our community, making gun violence a public health concern so that we can do preventative programs and keep our communities and our neighborhoods safe. Also, of course, education. As the former Minister of Education in Ontario, I have an opportunity to put forward policies that really go beyond what we're seeing right now with the chaos in our classrooms under the current government, and to really focus on excellence and how do we get our graduation rates up to 90%, which includes all students of all backgrounds and all communities, making sure that they succeed in school and have the opportunity to go on to more fulfilling lives and to really choose their career path moving forward.
Absolutely, Ms. Hunter. Thank you so much for joining us on the carpet here today. But do have a great time on the inside, okay?
Thank you, as always.
You are welcome.
Nice to be here with Gbkm FM.
Must be told about Sister Rosa Parks. She decided she wasn't going to take it no more. And it goes a little something like this.
Of course, we have to thank all the support that we're getting here at the official Black History Month kickoff brunch hosted by the Ontario Black History Society. And of course, I'm being joined by leader of the NDP here and also the official opposition at Queen's Park representing the community. But of course, Ms. Harvath, how does it feel to be here with us today?
Well, it's always a fantastic event, and it's nice to be in a different venue to kind of change things up a little bit. Lots more room, and as you can see, there's such a buzz happening. People are, really thrilled to be here, as am I, to be here again, because it's really so important to make sure that we are not only, acknowledging and reflecting on the fantastic contributions of the diaspora of Black communities that have built our province, but also making sure that we are recommitting ourselves to some of the challenges that we still face here in this province, and we have to acknowledge that and tackle it.
Absolutely, and I know your platform is big on inclusivity and really ensuring that policies are created so as to ensure that all communities move together in unison, but shed some more light on that for us.
Well, no, there's no doubt about it. I mean, we think everybody should have an opportunity to build a great life here, but we know there are some systemic barriers that prevent that from happening, and so, I mean, we are very disappointed that the province seems to be going backwards in that regard, and some of the proactive work that we convinced the previous government to undertake, like the Anti-Racism Directorate, is kind of being whittled away at by this government, and that's unfortunate because we need those kinds of institutions, if you will, to continue on a consistent basis to fight against those systemic barriers and to make sure that people do have every opportunity to thrive and to build, as I said, a great and successful life here.
Absolutely, but in terms of going forward, though, on the NDP's platform, when with you as a leader in the House representing as the official opposition, though, what can we expect? More pushing forward?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. In fact, we've established the very first Black caucus in the history of our province. So our Black caucus has been, empowered with making sure that we, no matter what file we're looking at, whether it's housing, whether it's healthcare, whether it's economic development and jobs, that we are specifically looking at how do we push forward a program that takes consideration of the Black community particularly, and how do we make sure that in our work we're always trying to tackle those barriers. And so whether it's pushing up against the government and dealing with things like the continued statistics that show an overrepresentation of Black young men in the criminal justice system, or whether that's making sure that Black kids at school don't see more negative outcomes in terms of suspensions and expulsions than other kids. These are things that we need to admit are happening and tackle them, and that's what we're doing.
Absolutely, and thank you so much for coming out and supporting this event today, of course, Ms. Harvat, and thank you for just being the wonderful person that you are and representing the province, of course.
Well, my pleasure, my pleasure. I'm going to enjoy the afternoon like everyone else.
You sure will. Joined by MPP here, Mr. Kosovich. I got it right?
Tom
Rakosovic.
Yes, yes.
Mr. Tom Rakosovic. But of course, being an MP in the area, I must say how important it is in your constituents and serving in, of course, our Queen's Park or Parliament to represent the issues of your community and your riding.
It is, well, it's a great honor and privilege. Humber River Black Creek has been my lifelong home. I grew up as a tenant in the area, saved up with my family, and have a home there now, and it's my favorite place in the world.
But of course, Black History Month, though, and celebrating with the members of your riding who are a part of the Black community, and as their MP, what are you pushing forward for them, and what are you pushing forward for the building of Ontario itself?
Well, I'm with the official opposition in the NDP, and we're pushing for strong investments in education, you name it. We're pushing for the policies that represent the average person, not the wealthiest, not the ones that have everything their way, but those like the people in my community, regular, everyday working families that are struggling to make ends meet and feel disrespected. That's not right.
And of course, you're there to ensure that those ills are corrected. But of course, the Ontario Black History Society, though, I want to just commend them on the work that they're doing as the MP in the area.
I want to thank the Ontario Black History Society for their important work, this incredible event. And I always want to thank Gbkm, who's doing great work. I love your interviews. I love speaking to you, and you're really doing a great job.
Absolutely. And thank you, sir, for joining me on the carpet. But do have a great time on the inside, okay? And of course, I'm being joined by Naki here. I tell you, I'm loving the colors, but of course, you're with TD today.
Thank you. I'm with TD. I'm the Associate Vice President of Social Impact.
Absolutely. But social impact, Black History Month, mix those together for us.
There's so much to say. I mean, the importance of events like this is that we need to hear more stories. We need to hear more narratives. We need to hear different versions of what we call history. And so the Ontario Black History Society does a really important job of both capturing the history that has come behind us, but also the history that's happening today. people are making achievements that are going to be part of the stories we tell our children in generations to come.
Absolutely, but social impact and the banking sector, finances, that's two different lanes. How do they mix?
They actually mix very, very closely. More and more people are expecting corporations like banks to take a stand on big issues. And so as a bank, we feel it's our responsibility to contribute to the communities in which we work.
Absolutely. And of course, Naki, I want to say thank you so much for sponsoring such a lovely event and being a part of the upward mobility for the community. That's for one. But we'll definitely be seeing you on the inside. And thank you for joining me on the carpet.
My dad, thank you for everything. And we appreciate what you've done for us and how you've raised us to be fine young men and honest men. I just want to say thank you to you from the bottom of my heart.
I'm being joined here by Mr. Bailey. Mr. Bailey, here we're supporting the official launch kickoff of Black History Month, but you yourself is a stalwart in the Black community.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm just really glad to be here to help celebrate Black History Month and Black culture, Black people with the OBHS.
And you'll be delivering the keynote address today.
Well, that's right, yes. I am honored and humbled to be the recipient of the Daniel G. Hill III Award and to be offering some of my own remarks to the audience.
But some of those points that you touched on, and don't give us our speech, but the importance of really celebrating Black pride, Black culture, Black history, shed some more light on that. Why is it so important, even today's day, to keep doing that?
Well, you know, there are a lot of forces working against the expression of Black people in society. So those might be just anti-Black racism, those might be institutional problems, and we need to be able to, first of all, assert our presence, that we've been here for hundreds of years in this country, we have a lot to contribute, that we have something to say, and that this helps us do that.
Absolutely. I wanted to say thank you so much. I'm not going to have you talk anymore because you're going to be giving us the keynote address, so just save the voices so that you can do a great job. But thank you for joining me on the carpet, sir, Mr. Bailey, and have a wonderful day.
I sing the blues. But you see, I've been around a long time.
Perfect. And I'm being joined by Lisa right now. But Lisa, here at the official Black History Month kickoff brunch, though, why is it important that you had to be here today?
Oh, I had to be here because this is the foundation and the roots of all of us. And they're really focused on education, well-being, excellence, and the fabulousness of Blackness.
Celebrating our pride.
Right, absolutely. And it's more than that. It's this idea that everybody uses this word Black excellence, but it's more than excellence.
By MPP for Brampton North, of course, Mr. Kevin Yard. But Mr. Yard, coming out to the official launch of the Ontario Black History Month celebrations, though, hosted by the Ontario Black History Society. As an MPP representing your constituency, who has a huge amount of persons of Black community and also visible minorities, what does this mean to you personally and on your platform?
It means a lot to me. And not only am I a member of the NDP, the first Black caucus in Ontario as well, and I'm also a member of the Ontario Black History Society. This is the turnout here is spectacular. There's literally over 1,000 people I think are going to be here today, and it's to celebrate Black history, celebrate Black achievements, and we don't get to do that too often. I mean, I know there's Black History Month, but we should be celebrating this throughout the year, and it means a lot to me in my community. We have a large Black population in Brampton North and in Brampton in general. And this is great to be here and represent the fine folks of Brampton North, and of course to continue to push for social and economic justice for Black youth as well as for Black people in Canadian society. So hopefully we can talk a little bit about that as well here today.
Absolutely, and going off that too, I know one of the platforms that you have campaigned hard on and the NDP is campaigning hard on is really getting curriculums in school that is representative of the Black community, inclusive rather, of the Black community and minority groups. But spread some more light on that for us.
Sure, exactly. We have actually are pushing the government to talk about anti-Black racism in the Peel School Board. Too many times we hear from parents calling my constituency office saying my son or daughter is being streamed into different curriculum. They are being told if they do something wrong in the school, instead of being disciplined, they are getting expelled. Or they're getting extreme forms of discipline. So there's a lot going on, not just in the Peel School Board, but right across Ontario. So we want the government to take a look at this, hard look at it, and to address any concerns in terms of anti-black racism. So that's part of the Black Caucus that I'm a part of with Jill Andrew, Faisal Hassan, as well as Rima Burns and Laura May Lindo. So the five of us are going to continue to push the government to look at not just systemic racism in school boards, but other areas such as economic justice, social justice as well for the black community.
Wonderful. But as you continue to do that fight for us at Queen's Park, what can we do to aid in that effort?
Well, if you should always approach your MPP, whether it's Conservative, Liberal, NDP, and talk to them if you have any concerns, because we'll never always know unless you come forward with your concerns, and then we can address it at Queen's Park. So that's why we're here to listen to people.
A long time, and you know I paid my dues.
What's the celebration without a little performance, right? Right now I'm being joined by Julie Black, who will be giving us a splendid performance throughout the day. But Julie, though, you're here today. How do you feel?
I feel blessed. I feel privileged. I'm very grateful to be here. I'm here to represent Caroline or Change, which is the musical that I'm a part of.
Oh.
I'm the lead in that play.
Nice.
It's starting January 30th at the Winter Garden. And it's just nice to be in a space with tones and pigments that look like me.
Absolutely. And I was just going to follow up with that. But how important is to lend your talents to events like these, though?
Well, I think that, it's one thing to come in to just be like, okay, I'm going to lend my talent. And it's another thing to be purposeful and have an intention. And so I never show up unless there's a reason that's going to be, mutually beneficial, that's going to serve and soothe the soul.
And really impactful.
Absolutely, yes.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. And I'm looking forward to your performance tonight.